Hello everyone, this is Inferis from Fingers on Plastic, and I'm here with...
Paddy! Hello!
So we are going to do this review as a joint review for a bit of fun. Paddy's having a little dance. So so you'll see Paddy, and from my side you won't see me. So Paddy is the face of this review.
Well, looking at the camera and the quality of this, I think the review is going to be you, and I'm just going to be like smiling and waving a lot because the camera's a lot better on your side. Yeah?
Is it?
I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, see? There we go.
I think it's because it's the back camera. I'm using the back camera. And you'll be using your front-facing camera, won't you?
Yeah, on my front-facing camera, well, never mind. But, you know, is what it is.
Okay then, so, right, let's open the box and we'll have a look, see what's inside. Because we all know what's inside anyway. I'm going to put the box off to one side for now because we don't need it. And so this is the guy we're looking at today. We are looking at Generation Select Bug Bite. So Paddy and I both bought this toy, so we thought we'd do it together and we'd do a review together and see how it worked out. Paddy?
Yes. Well, you know what? The first thing I liked about this, the first thing I noticed was the crazy colour of this. Now, it comes out better on your side, but I love the colour of that gun. Absolutely love it. I think it's completely and utterly mental and completely and utterly unneeded. But hey, they gave it to us. And
that is properly purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
That is pretty cool. I love purple as well, so yeah, not as much as I like green.
Speaking of green, yeah, but it's a really I don't know what the word is. They've done a really good job on it, you know. I was expecting it to be quite bland when they said it was going to be purple, but it really pops, which is a big surprise, I have to admit. But you know, I'm not knocking them for it. It's good.
It looks like it's got that. I'm just taking mine out now. It's a bit metal flake, isn't it? It's got a bit of metal flake in it.
I love it.
That is really nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I do quite like that. That is pretty cool. So I'm going to put that off down there for a minute. So let me get this guy out. And just like the other one, it's stuck in the box.
Oh yeah, he takes a while to get out.
Just popped his leg off.
I've waited all my life to say this. Here's one I took out earlier. You get it. The old ones are the best.
They are. If you're of a certain age, that makes all the sense in the world, and if you're not, it doesn't.
Yeah, true.
What was that thing the other day with Rod Hull and Emu? Was that something? I can't remember if that was something Simon put up. Or was it Dave put it up? Little Dave put it up. A thing with Rod Hull and Emu, and it was like,
oh yeah.
You know, you get it if you're of an age, or if you're a millennial or a younger person. It's just what? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, my claim to fame is I bumped into Paul Daniels once in Butlands, and he was buying a Kit Kat, and I walked past him and I tapped the Kit Kat and I went, "You like it?" Not a lot. He didn't find it very amusing.
Did he not?
Oh, he had a grumpy old head in him.
Just probably thought, yeah, that's not the first time I've heard
He's
that.
thinking, shut up.
I joke. Yeah. All right, now this whole video is just going to be you and I just mucking about, isn't it?
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to be mucking about on a Sunday evening?
Well,
hey?
This is it. Nothing better to do unless you want to watch one of those. No.
So
All right.
You've got him there. There he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
He's a decent looking guy, isn't he? He's a decent looking
bot. Yeah.
I mean, given that he's just a reuse of what is it, Cliff Jumper's body and Bumblebee's head, but he looks okay. What do you think?
Again, I think they've done a good job on. I don't know if that's actually coming out at all or not on my side, but they've done a really good job on that face.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it's the same as Bumblebee, but they've coloured it well, didn't they?
Yeah, it does look really nice.
So.
Just let me get in close. Yeah, that is really nicely painted. I like the red for the eyes as well.
Yeah, they've done a good job on it.
Yeah. Now they only have to make Soundwave with red eyes. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah.
That bothers me. That really bothers me.
Yeah, there's going to be an argument about that, I think. It's already started, isn't it?
Yeah, the toy versus cartoon look. I always think if it's a Decepticon, it should have red eyes.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Although there was an Optimus Prime figure came out the other day, I can't remember which one it was now, and he has yellow eyes, and there was people saying, oh, he should be blue, and I thought, oh, I'm a big Optimus Prime collector, so I've got lots on my shelf, so I like the fact that I've got some with yellow and some with blue, but the purists would always say, he should have blue eyes. A bit like when people say that Soundwave should just have the red eyes.
I mean, I prefer the red eyes on Soundwave, but it's not going to stop me buying a toy. If it's a matter of a really good sculpt and yellow eyes that I could probably paint if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to not buy it because that's daft. So, anyway, right. So, we've run down the articulation on this guy before, but do you want to run through it?
Yeah, well, it's the same as the last one. I think they've got really good articulation. He's got really good articulation, and the only thing is, he can do that. Yeah, he just scored a goal. He can do the bench press.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's got that much emotion in his hand, which is more than most people, including myself, at the ripe old age of 43. So yeah, he's good. His legs. Let's have a look at the legs. Legs probably let him down a little bit, but it's more to do with he runs out of room rather than he has articulation issues. So if you see here, he got his leg kind of. He can go up if you whoa, look at that. If you turn it up a bit, he has all the articulation in the world, but there's just a little bit of it runs out of space because of the bottom of his transformation here. That stops it with the leg, but he's still got lots of, and he can. Sorry, I need to do this. I do this for like all of them, and it drives Simon mental. He can do cha cha cha. So it works, Sorry.
Very good. I've not seen that one before.
Oh yeah, I love it. It drives Simon mental. And the only downside of him is his feet are ridiculously large.
He does have massive feet.
But it's not the end of the world, And the alt mode is so good. I'm okay with it.
I still think that is acceptable, and that is definitely better than Masterpiece Bumblebee, the new MP40, whatever it was.
Yeah.
With those really big feet.
I'd rather the big foot than if they tried to block it down and do what they did with Bumblebee, and they kind of have it again, don't they? And then he's standing on his own foot, which it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's such a shame that Bumblebee, because he's so close to being beautiful. If you're just looking at him from the front, he's absolutely perfect. But you turn him any way around at all, and suddenly, it's like you're getting sick in your own mouth. But
yeah, it's really odd, isn't it? It feels like for me, for the Masterpiece line, they've gone too far. It feels like they're over-engineering for the sake of over-engineering.
Yeah, and he's not the only figure that they've done that with. I felt the same. Sorry, I felt the same with Prime. Like, come on, lads, seriously.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? There was no need for that, but it is what it is. So, colours. What do you think of his colours, Matt?
I like the colour. I like the colour. My only issue with this guy is this logo, and I said it on one of my other reviews. I forget which one. I don't like it. I really don't like the way it looks. Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be like what is he supposed to be? They did it. I'm forgetting now. They did it with Bumblebee in the series, didn't they? In the Netflix series, he had that logo, and I'm like, why? I don't get what it's supposed to be.
I think they're trying to have it neither one nor the other. So it's sort of like, I'm not a Decepticon, but I'm not a bot.
He's got a beard.
Oh, does he? Which I don't see, look. Got rid of the beard, look at that. Go on.
No, not your beard. He's got a beard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, come on, what's going on? So like, it's like I'm trying to get in a third faction, you know? So
yeah, that would be fine. But at least then tell us what the faction is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that we're not constantly going, okay, well, I see the logo. I might not like the logo, but what does it stand for?
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to dig out. I forgot to get them out because we were mucking about with the getting this to work, and I forgot to get out the other two. So you chat for a minute while I get the other two out.
Well, I've just discovered that I've got a scratch on the back of mine. Don't know where that came from. We can't see it on camera. Oh, you can. There it is. Yeah. Sad. Which I will be hoping I was going to put him in bot mode. Or, alt mode. But now that I've seen that scratch, I might just leave him in bot mode. Yeah. I think so. Oh, there he is. Hello.
So those are the flipping heck. Those are the three that I have, and I'm still waiting for the Bumblebee to come out.
Yeah, I haven't got my Bumblebee. I've got the other two, but because I'm moving, I've not even taken them out of the packaging yet. But this guy, I couldn't resist. So
I've misplaced the backs off of these two guys, so I'll have to. I think it's probably still upstairs. I'll have to go and get them in a bit, but that'll do for now. But yeah, so that's the triumvirate, as it were. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Because Simon said, "Oh, you've bought that one again," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I like the mould. Do you think it's worth buying 3 of the same mould?"
yeah, well, for me, I'm a big. If I like a mold, I like a mold, and I'll happily buy a lot of them. I mean, the Siege. What one did I buy? That there was quite a few of. Seekers.
Yeah.
Seekers. I've got all of them.
I'm still jealous that you've got those.
Lined up in a row, and it's ridiculous. I don't need all of them, but I've got them, and I like them. And these guys the same.
To be fair, if I'd have had the resources at the time, I probably would have tried to have gotten hold of them. And flipping Skywarp, I'm still really, really annoyed about.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. They're so hard to get hold of, and a lot of it is more luck than judgment. Do you know? I remember in Birmingham, just wasn't this year, it was last year now, wasn't it? 2019. That there was about 3 of the 3-pack in there, but they were gone in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You know? So I think I was like 5th in the door, and the 3 of them were gone. You know. So you're like, oh, for God's sake. But you know, it is what it is. So they make them hard to get, you know. And I just found a 3-pack sitting on eBay for quite a decent price, so I got it. But again, it's more luck than judgment, if I'm honest. Which is a shame, you know. It shouldn't be that bloody hard to get.
No, it shouldn't. And that's what Simon was saying in his piece to camera a few weeks ago. You know, when we were going through this with the Earthrise stuff, and it's so frustrating because it's like they're just not bothered. They're just not bothered that we can't get them. And by they, I mean Hasbro. Obviously.
Yeah, it's a shame because there's no need for it to be that difficult. You know, people want to buy the stuff, and they will buy it, and they'll. I just don't understand the logic of it. You know, there's other companies that are doing similar by making stuff difficult to get your hands on, and all it does is increase the secondary market price. It doesn't seem to do an awful lot for the company themselves. They're still selling at X amount, you know.
Exactly.
But if you want to buy it, you have to pay stupid money, and of course it encourages the scalpers as well, which is always difficult, you know.
And the thing is, though, it's like it's not just Hasbro, because I was on Aldi's website this morning at 6 o'clock, ready and waiting for those blasted Kevin the Carrots to go on sale, because I made the mistake of starting to collect those
Right.
years ago, and now I have to have them all.
Right.
And it's exactly the same with those. The queuing system didn't work. It was completely pointless, and it was the exact same queuing system that robbed me of Genesis tickets at the beginning of the year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a real liberty.
And it was just like, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. So I had 4 browsers open. 2 of them, weirdly, had the queuing system. The other 2 didn't.
Oh.
So I ended up getting them simply by virtue of constantly refreshing the 2 that didn't have the queuing system. But it's just, I don't know why companies have to make it difficult to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Surely the whole remit of being a retailer is you want people to buy your goods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah. So it's a bit like joke's on you.
It is, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, just make more. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, people want to buy your thing. So how's about you sell the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there they were on eBay at 3 minutes past 8, because they were supposed to go on sale at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
3 minutes past 8. 100 quid.
You're joking me.
I wish I were.
Oh my god.
The pack, because they sold some of them as online exclusives in a pack of 5.
Right.
And yeah, at 3 minutes past 8, somebody posted on Twitter, this has just gone up on eBay. And and they were selling them for 100 quid. And that wasn't like the scalper chancing his arm at 100 quid. No, people had bid up to 100 quid.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's just insane though, isn't it?
It is. And it's like, well, that's half the problem, is the fact that they do this every single year. You know, scalpers go in, they buy them up, and then these people are so desperate to get them that they will pay the scalper prices. If they stopped paying the scalper prices, problem solved.
But people, they don't though, do they? I mean, we get that all the time where people are saying, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I bought it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
To be fair, but I haven't been to a scalper for anything in years.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's like having to go to a football town, you know, years ago. You just like it breaks your heart, you know.
Yeah.
So while we're talking, I'm trying to transform this guy, and
well, I've done mine, but I'm trying to get these skids on. There's a little skid things on, and they just keep popping back out again. So I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. And then the other bit pinged out. Simon's got some editing to do.
he does, yeah, because we're here for about 20 minutes already.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got them bits on. Where did that bit go? Oh, that goes on the top, doesn't it? Goes on the top.
There we go. There we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we are. It's a good looking alt mode though.
Yeah, I love the alt mode.
It is really nice. I mean,
and
so
the colour.
was it supposed to be a Porsche 924? Was it originally?
Oh, you're asking the wrong man.
Cliff jumpers alt mode. I'd Google it, but I'm scared of knocking something off, turning something off. It was something like that. It was a Porsche something, and Porsche of the time, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was a 924.
Yeah, there he is.
So where's this scratch on yours? Because I was getting the other two out of the box.
It is. Hang on. On the back.
Oh, on the window.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's quite deep, isn't it?
I've only noticed it now, so I don't know what I've done to it, but it definitely didn't come out of the box like that, so it's user error. But I think I have them in. Do you know what? I might actually just have them in alt mode. I might have to, because I love it.
It is nice.
It's got to be alt mode. I think the white works with this guy.
It really does. Yeah, and it's really crisp as well.
Yeah. I like it.
I just did ape face.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
I like Snapdragon more than ape face, and the reason, well, there's two reasons. One is I'm really not a fan of that battle damage, and the other is that whatever the sort of ivory white plastic is that they used, that does not look nice.
It looks a bit like throw up, doesn't it?
Yes, it really does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that, because if it was a proper white, he'd be a beautiful figure.
It really would.
Yeah.
I can't help but hope that somebody knocks it off.
Someone somewhere.
Someone somewhere.
Feels our pain. Yeah.
The remnants of Wai Zhang, or you know, whomever. But yeah,
whatever it'll be called next week.
Crying out for a knockoff, that figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, but the white on this guy is.
It's pristine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is lovely.
And it shows they can do it. So I'm just wondering why they didn't do that with Inferis.
Yeah.
Because if they hadn't, would have been all over it.
Yeah, it's not a bad figure in and of itself. The only other problem I've got with it is the bit where the bottoms of his feet form his shoulders, but that's not a huge issue. But yeah, it's somebody else said, I can't remember if it was Bert the Stormtrooper or Emgo, said that it felt like 3D printed plastic.
Yeah, that's such a shame. Such a shame. You know, especially when they're getting so good at some of these figures.
I know, right?
You know, some of them are like really, really decent, especially for the price. And then they go and just, you know, make a toy that looks like someone's thrown up all over it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a real shame, because otherwise it's just a gorgeous figure. I'm not keen on the jet mode, but then it's a triple changer, and there's always one mode of a triple changer that doesn't look so good.
Yeah.
Snapdragons was the dragon mode, which is a shame because I would have really.
That's my favourite mode as well.
Mine too. I mean, I don't have the original, but I love beast mode, so I would absolutely display him in that dragon mode.
I've fallen in love with beast modes. I'm looking to get Beast War stuff, having no clue of the characters or anything. I just love it. So. I may come running asking stupid, ridiculous questions about. Have I done that right? No, I haven't, have I? I'm transforming them back now, and I've made a hint of it. There we go. Right. So you've got them in alt mode. I've got them in alt mode.
Yep.
There we go.
And yours is back in robot mode.
Hey.
So ladies and gents can see the both sides of this guy at the same time.
Na, 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 na. Da, da, da. And Simon will have to do some more editing because we're on 26 minutes.
He's going to absolutely hate us. Which absolutely means that we have to do this again.
Absolutely. I think we need to just do it every time now just to wind them up. Right, so summary is yours, young lady. What do you think?
I really like him. I really like him. with him having the name Bug Bite, I would have loved it if they'd have made him another beetle, because that mould is available now. But given what we were presented with, I really like him. I like this mould. I think he looks really cool. All of the versions of him, I think, look pretty neat.
Yeah.
So
I think he's a great mould, and they've done a wonderful job on the white. My only bug bite. Thank you. It's not with this figure. It's that they could have done the same with Inferis, but you know, who am I? Says the man in the white t-shirt. You know, real white, Hasbro. It's real white. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing, is that I thought maybe it might be something to do with the type of plastic, but you know, they're able to do it with this plastic, then they should have been able to do it with him, but they didn't. But apart from that, I'm happy. Happy out.
Yeah,
I just hope I'm able to actually send this to Simon and it records. That apart, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, in that case then, we'll say goodbye. Thanks for watching this joint review. I hope people enjoyed it. And Paddy and I will see you in the next one.
We'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, that was fun.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I've no idea how I'm going to send this recording to Simon now. So I stop.
Fingers on plastic.